and welcome to Ginger Ninja's Savage Reviews. I'm the Ginger Ninja and these are my Savage Reviews. If you're new to the channel, thank you very much for stopping by, tuning in and checking out the channel. If you wouldn't mind, please do consider subscribing to my channel for future content. Hit that notification bell so that way you'll be notified. And also, if you wouldn't mind, please do consider giving this video a thumbs up. Would really mean a lot to me. If you're a returning viewer, thank you very much for sticking with me as I get through these Savage Reviews. There's quite a lot of them and there's more to come. But to give you an idea what Savage Reviews are, especially for my new viewers, Savage Reviews is a series where I watch a movie usually found on a streaming service like Netflix, Plex, Tubi, YouTube, you name it, and I review it. Now these movies are not by any stretch of the imagination a blockbuster or a big budget film. They are B grade, they are low budget, and usually won't have big huge names in it, but they are what they are. I do enjoy a good B grade movie. These ones, not so much. This week we're going to be looking at Alligator X, or X-tinction, from 2014. Now this actually had a couple of interesting main leads which I was actually looking forward to seeing, and I had high hopes for this. Lachlan Monroe and Mark Sheppard both star in this film along with Alana Lyons. So those two leads, Lachlan Monroe and Mark Sheppard, seen them in other things like Lachlan Monroe's been in heaps, most recently in Peacemaker. Mark Sheppard was fantastic as Crowley in Supernatural. So yeah, had high hopes. The film does have some good production values, it does have those solid two main leads, and it does have some decent directing, but that's about it. After that, it's all downhill. So most of the acting is quite poor and the characters are very poorly developed. And this obviously comes from the writing, and the dialogue itself is woeful, which actually exacerbates the way it's poorly delivered. The color palette of the movie is very sepia, which makes it look washed out and quite dull, which kind of suits what the film is. It is a very dull film, and I'll touch on that in a moment. The special effects, and when I say special effects, they're better than some of the ones I've seen, but I gotta be honest, it's very average CGI. There is a really, quite a good scene where a character gets stabbed in the eye with a pen. Good effects there, so the practical effects are decent, but the CGI, as with most of these movies, is very, very poor. Alligator X, or Predator X, as it's sometimes referred to, that's what I mean, the poor writing and the actual story, like it changes the name of the alligator. But what also changes is the size of this monster alligator. And it kind of changes to suit the need for the story. So if it's coming up from under the water, in this swamp, which can't be that deep, for some reason it goes just up with its head and is able to crunch down on a boat, which in a previous scene, it would have to be wading along this swamp and would just have to, munch on a boat slowly, sort of thing. Very weird. And the way they did that, it kind of gave the impression that there was more than one, because there's a massive one over here, there's a smaller one over there, but I think it was more along the lines of just poorly edited and poor special effects. Now, as I mentioned, the movie is washed out and dull, and the pacing of the movie is slow and boring, which, like I mentioned, it's dull. Like, it is dull. It's a 90-minute film, and it felt like it was 3 hours. It had a plodding pace. It just did not move. You just wanted the movie to end. You wanted something to happen. And speaking of the ending, so the main character, played by Alana Lyons, or one of the main characters, she's the daughter of Lefty. Now, Lefty at the start of the film is missing. All of a sudden comes back at the end. Just really, it's kind of like a slap together ending. Just bad. So, Alligator X, or X-tinction, I'm going to give 2.5 out of 10. There you have it. If you've seen this one, please do let me know what you thought of it down in the comments below. Like I said, personally, I had high hopes and was really disappointed when I finished it. Thank you very much for watching. Hope you have a great day.